Hey guys, thanks for checking in. I wanted to take a couple of minutes and kind of review my training template. As you can probably see, I've got the words mind and body written down here. And that quite simply is because this program is a mind-body program. Mind first, body second. Again, it's really important to distinguish that. For that reason, I've broken the training up into the context of what you're doing with your mind on any given training day. Overall, my program is based on a 3-month cycle where you have a test, retest at the beginning and end of the program just to make sure of its efficacy. Secondly, I'm basing it off of a 5-2 model. So meaning you're working out 5 days, you rest in 2 days. Same principle as the 3-1 ratio, but for a community gym like the one that I coach at across Los Angeles, the 5-2 is a very standard application of my template. In a given month, we've got 20 training days to play with. And I've broken them up very intentionally. You get 12 training days per month, you get 6 competition days, and you get 2 mental toughness days. Now, the writing's starting to get small here, so you might not be able to see that, but the idea of the training day is that constitutes the majority of your workouts. So you're working out 60% of the time in a controlled mindset. So you show up to a training day, and the idea isn't that you're going to, in very typical CrossFit fashion, smash it. Rather, your focus is going to be prioritized on your movement, the skill of your movement, and your overall mechanics. If you start to prioritize the competition before that, you're not doing a good job of falling into the training mindset. Again, the whole idea is to walk away from a training day knowing that your movement is improved for having shown up. If you're not doing that and you're kicking somebody else's ass on the leaderboard or whatever, that's fine, but you're kind of missing the objective. However, the next day that you get 6 of per month is the competition day. Now, the competition day is the format. That's the idea of going for it, bringing your ego to the effort, and letting everything fly. You want to walk away from those sessions knowing that you unequivocally put everything you had into the workout. If you don't, and you don't prioritize that specifically going into the workout, you're not doing a good job as an athlete following the program. Lastly, I have 2 mental toughness days programmed per month. I only do 2 mental toughness days per month because I find that those workouts tend to break people down. And that's something that I'm not interested in doing, knowing that the cycle that we're using has a series of planned progressions that are actually quite exhaustive and very demanding on people's bodies. My safety mechanism for this whole thing is using the 60% of the days that we're using, the training days, as basically interval efforts. And that's sort of the way to make sure that athletes aren't stressing their adrenals and exhausting themselves beyond repair, and not knowing that until a year or 2 down the road and they find out why they're drinking 9 cups of coffee a day. It's because their adrenals are shot and they're worn out from doing CrossFit too intensely, out of control, and not really thinking about your overall strength and conditioning program. Lastly, and coming back to, I got distracted there about the mental toughness days, the biggest thing you want to walk away with on a mental toughness day is that you've got control of your breath. That's the biggest thing. If you don't have control of your breath, you don't have control of your thoughts. And if you don't have control of your thoughts, well, you're not doing a good job, again, as an athlete, coming to the class with a designated intention for the training session. So that, in a nutshell, is very loosely how I've sort of theorized the training template. Again, we're a couple weeks into it here across at Los Angeles, and I'll be checking in with you guys in a couple months to let you know the results on the retests and the overall community's experience. Thanks.